My mom doesn't have a property to sell me. People who were, they're pinching pennies, they're like, you know what, I may have this property, I don't need it anymore. I'm ready to go here. I'm going to the dollar store, I'm doing my grocery shopping. You're buying Snickers and Coca-Cola.
Never thought of it. How did you come up with that?
Think outside the
That's
box, bro.
freaking clever. I still do bandit
I'm going
signs.
to drive Family Dollar Mall, it's going to be 30 bandit signs in the
That is
parking lot.
freaking clever.
Is the number calling going straight to your VA or is it going straight to you?
No, that's a separate account so we can monitor where it comes in. So I have a number, get a burner phone for that. Anyone ever, push any flour or anything like that, you get your burner phones, get a burner phone for that, because you will get the city sometimes call you, get people harassing you, whatever it is, but you want to know where it's coming from too. You want to say, hey, this came from a bandit sign. Okay, let me double down on this. I've seen people crossing Lantana and 95 right there, sticking their bandit signs right. Terry Perry. You know Terry?
My boy, he's crazy.
He's freaking getting hit by buses running.
I almost got hit a few times, yeah.
I swear, I've seen him out there putting them out. He's nuts.
Yeah.
So Friday night, 10 o'clock, when they close down, I park my jolly ass in Home Depot, go strap it on, and that's it. We're good. And then you watch, those Saturdays, Sundays, you'll see that phone ringing. You get enough of them out there.
Do you remove them or you just let them there? They're gonna remove them.
I don't remove anything. I want it there as long as possible. They'll remove it. Home Depot, they'll remove it, but it's every week. You have to be consistent. It's like anything. You do cold call for one day, you'll say, and stop. It's the worst thing you've ever done. You're going to get so many no's. You're going to say you're crazy, you're an asshole, this, that. I just say, I'm eating my turkey sandwich, say, you have a good day, sir, talk to you later, then on to the next. And then I'll call him back next month and let him tell me it again, because sometimes their motivation changes.
Yeah.
So, a couple of those.
Do you ever put the bandit signs up high so they can't take them down?
Rich, I'm 5'8", I can't reach that.
Pedro,
They got the tool, you can do it.
Pedro made a device that we saw online, made out of PVC,
Yeah.
but we staple it, right, Pedro? You can staple it like 10 feet high.
A 5-foot PVC with a stapler at the end. You
Just whack it.
I should have bought it today. Maybe I'll bring it next month.
There you go.
Well, next month is big.
So,
Yeah.
I'm a numbers guy, like I said. I stick it on there. I've seen my bandit sign sit there for 3 months. No one's touched it.
Wow.
So, I've seen it there for 5 hours and it's gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put mine right next to his.
It's gone. He buys cash, I buy everything. It's different. So, offers. Who's writing offers? And how many? Anyone? How many offers?
So I was kind of doing it a little recklessly. I was just 45% of ARV straight on the contract in the mail. And I've probably gotten like 2 deals off that.
Okay, it works. You're consistent though.
Yeah.
So my VA, he's trained to write an offer, and we're fishing here. He's sending out 5 to 10 offers every single day. And I taught him how to look on the MLS. You want me to teach you how to look on the market for stuff?
We'll do it.
Real quick. So he's trained, he goes on here, let's just type in, to right in our own backyard. These people all definitely have an offer sitting in their inbox for me. Palm Beach County. And it's all it is fishing. And what he's doing, he knows the formula, he knows what to do, but I just want them to raise their hand and say, yes, we are motivated, we want to take this further. Say, okay, yeah, we can do our offer, let me come see it. And then when you're in person, boom, you're renegotiating, you're moving it further. So we'll go here. I like Zillow, it's user friendly for me. It's not loading here, but you're gonna go into more, and there's gonna be keywords. So keywords, I have keyed, motivated, TLC, fixer-upper, handyman special, you name it, you can look up a whole list. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna see all these pop up, and you can sort them right up here. And he's pulling all those, and whatever, say they're asking 430. I mean, I had someone asking 300,000 on a property the other day, and they were about 150,000 over what it's even worth. And we offered them 180, and it was way too high. But he's trained to know, hey, let's write it at 60%, 70%, and just get the dialogue open. But I do that because I want the responses. I want people saying, nope, I don't want it. I want to see some kind of movement there. I want to see them, and yeah, we'll counter you. We'll do this. But you'll get a lot of people saying, nope, too high. We have multiple offers, and it's just a numbers game again. But writing those offers is key. And what it does is recognizable. So, you look at McDonald's, why is there McDonald's or why is there Publix on every corner? It's not about conveniency, it's about brand recognition. They can. Everyone knows I'm going to go to Publix. I want it right here. So when you're making your offer, and you're Ed Stiefel, American Cash Homes, making your offer, this agent heard about you, this agent heard about you, this agent heard about you. When they reply, I'm hitting them back, oh, thank you, this one won't work for us. If it doesn't, we'll say thank you for the opportunity, keep me in mind on any investment property you get. I'm buying cash, I wanna buy, you know, and what that does is, now you're building a whole database of people, they're like, well, Ed's my cash buyer. I have an off-market property coming up that I don't wanna list, it's a shithole, and they just wanna move it. So you're gonna get people start reaching out to you. And that's just another source of lead generation.
And your VA's doing that?
My VA's doing this.
So
VAs do
he's
everything.
texting the realtors, like, or he's calling
He's
them?
emails, everything. He's got a phone set up. Bro, these VAs, work harder than 99% of the people I know here. These VAs are living in a jungle in the middle of Taiwan or Vietnam, wherever they are. You hear roosters in the background.
Yo, oh my God.
And
yeah.
they rely on our money.
Yep.
And it's a good job for them. They're working remote, they take care of their family, and that's why, give them a bonus. The best piece of advice I ever got in construction is any extra money you ever have, give it to your workers. You don't want to lose your workers or your bloodline. Same with these people. You're paying them $2, $3, $4 an hour, whatever it is. You throw them an extra $100 one time, they're damn near gonna cry. Because that chunk of money to them is like, it's life changing. That's what I'm saying. I closed this deal, Rich. I can't give her 5,000 right off the bat.
Yeah.
I got out to go. She's going to Bora Bora or something. I don't know. They get those cheap flights, but
Yeah, they'll quit on you, they will quit on you. I give my VA $100 bonus for every deal I close.
there you go. So, however you structure, just treat them right, any which way. Treat your employees right.
I gave my VA a bonus once, and he's like, "Can you help me get a visa to come to America?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I was like, "I don't know about all that, man." I was like, "Maybe in the future, bro."
If she has a sister, or something, they can get married, and then you can start paying. It works. There's mail-away brides and stuff.
Can I ask you about the agent outreach with the VA?
Yeah, brother.
Do you give them access to your email, or do you create email?
He has his own email. I have access to his.
Okay,
He's
so
got-
do you create it, or is this their email?
No, this is theirs.
It's
So
their email.
I set it up for them. I say, here's your login, here's everything, and they have their own email, so I can track everything.
Okay.
Another little tidbit too, if you get to the point where you're flipping, 2, 3 properties at a time, man, I can't tell you, I just started implementing this, is the best thing I've ever done. Everything I give is my one email address, and I get bombarded, I can't find anything. So now, anytime I get these flips and properties, I'm using the street address, just like an LLC you would do, but I'm using it as my Gmail account. So 56 Delford Ave at gmail.com. And anything that's associated with that property, I'm sending it to that email. This way, it's all in one email. 56 Delford, I can pull it up right here, nice and organized. So, little stuff like that, that's what, I don't want to.
And your VA, my bad to cut you off, your VA is just doing all this off of Zillow. So every day he's going searching for 5 to 10 deals to shoot offers over to.
So he did, I think, 13 today. He's hungry for it, because he gets a commission too for him. So he has MLS access, he has everything. I use this because look how user-friendly this is. Anyone use the MLS in here, aside from you two? Jackasses? It's horrible, right? It's not user-friendly, you can't look at anything. I mean, John's a wizard, he could just knock it out like it's nothing, but, when we're from the streets and not where this is what we have.
Is there a big difference between the MLS and Zillow? It's like
Some of the population on the MLS is better. You'll get better numbers, you'll get better data, more accurate stuff sometimes, stuff that won't even be on here. So you are missing some of it, but it's for speed and efficiency for me. I want to just be able to say, hey, let's comb through these. Look, let me see if it works now. Here we go.
This is it.
Here we go.
Some good stuff, huh?
Let's go fixer upper. Let's just see what it gives us. All right, we got 7 right there, 1 keyword. Those are all getting an offer. I don't care, I don't even underwrite it. We're just sending it out, 60% ARV and just getting a little, getting anything. Let's do TLC. Oop, what'd I do, Rich? Safari? Did I fuck up? No, I'm back. I'm gonna have to swipe it.
I learned a lot so far.
Yeah, there you go, just swipe it.
All right. Fixer upper, let's do TLC. Sorry guys, I'm not a Mac guy. 130, need TLC. You think there's deals out there?
Of course.
They're in them. You just work those freaking deals, man, dude. You'll get them.
How long do you think it takes your VA to run those 10 deals to make those offers?
He's writing offers so quick now. It probably takes him about an hour and a half of his day to really comb through it, get it situated what he does, because he's not going in here. Like, I can look at these, like, I would look this one 4 days, probably not, I don't know, just looking real quick. But then you'll find one that just looks like it's in shambles. And those are the ones you're like, okay, let me make a call. Let me reach back out to the agent. But guys, we're seeing a market we've never seen in our lifetime. I can't, I'm 31. Anyone older than me, maybe we have, Rich? Grandfather over here? No. So this market's one of the craziest we've ever seen. These people are so unrealistic wanting to sell. They're just, you know, they're out here saying, I want 100,000 more than my property's even worth just because they feel entitled. And, you know, once it cools down and you see a normal market and it's starting to balance out, you're gonna see there's deals to be had. Because we were doing all this before there's deals and people are actually negotiable. Talk about people, you know, people think they don't have an ugly baby, man, I've never seen it more than now. These people are just, they're ludicrous with what they want.
So the deals, the contracts, the agreements you send out from the Zillow keywords, they're on market or off market, right?
They're on market.
On market only, not off market?
They're on, these are on market, correct. So
So not for sale only?
these aren't, some of them are. So you go to that one other listing, that's for sale by owner.
No, I'm saying like, you target both either?
Yeah, oh yeah. We're targeting anything on this list. This is just another form of leads. And this may be, you may search it up, put it in prop stream, it may be a tax lien, a divorce, you know, it could be anything else. So you just don't, so they're just, what they're saying is, we're raising our hand, we're distressed right here.
So you basically email emails on the listing of Zillow and then with the agreement, that's it?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just send them a Florida bar as is, just to get the waters going, that's all it is, you know. Last week I had, I'm gonna say it was probably about 20, I get about 5 per day come back to me just saying either no or just some type of response. Some people don't respond because it's a lower offer, but then there's some form of communication. Out of those, you send, you know, 200 deals, you can close, you send 200 offers, you can close one of them. You know, or unless you have a really good buyer that wants to pay more and you can get more tight on it and underwrite it fuller, you know. So my main thing is not wholesaling, that is not my objective. I don't want to teach you wholesaling, I don't think, you know, if people are here to learn wholesale, I'll be more than happy to answer questions and help you with it, just ask me. But my priority is I want to buy. I want to see how can I buy. So the way I break it down is, first I look at a property and say, I want this as seller finance, I want it own into my property. Because right now, special rates going up, I want it to be, you know, something where it's a low barrier to entry, you don't know what you're doing, you're giving them their price in exchange for terms, you know, that's my first thought. If they shoot down seller finance, then from there I'm looking at it, okay, can this be a wholesale potentially? Because wholesale essentially, you're getting it at a really good deal if you want to flip it. You know, so if you want to flip it, you know, you need to be about 40% under if it needs, you know, decent rehab. So if there's room to be a wholesale, then we'll entertain it. From there I'll look at it as a flip because now you're bumping it up. You're not doing your ARV minus wholesale fee, all that formula, you know. Does everyone know that formula?
How are you buying now in today's market?
Your ARV, yep, ARV minus say 30% minus your repair is your offer. Your back, or minus repair minus wholesale fee is your back. I go for 30, man. I want to make money. I want to make money. I'm doing a deal. I'm getting all over the place, but it's just going to happen in conversation. So my biggest advice is everyone doing deals in Florida for the most part. Other markets?
Yeah.
No, just Florida.
A little bit of Georgia.
A little bit of Georgia.
Alabama, Georgia.
What about time zones? Why don't you guys do deals in different time zones? Arizona, Tennessee, even 1 hour behind. And the reason for that is you're a workhorse like me, you can work that many more hours. So when everyone's shutting down here on the East Coast, 6, 7 o'clock at night, it's, you know, 3, 4 o'clock sometimes out in Arizona. I'm doing deals out in Arizona. Little time zone. Right.
Ink right now, with stuff down.
I got pens.
So time zones, that's my main, you know. So what I'll do out there, Arizona, all right, let's touch on this quick, is the mecca of wholesale. I don't care what anyone says. I know the biggest guys out there. I was texting with Pace Morby today. Anyone know Pace?
Yeah.
Pace is a buddy of mine. I asked him straight up for Grant Cardone's number because he's buddies with him. He sends me a number today. I'm thinking it's Grant's, I have a really big deal we're working. I think it's Grant's assistant. I call her, she's like, start shooting the shit. No, I'm actually Grant's main competition. He won up to me. He just pulled a Uno reverse. I was like, holy crap, what is? So we're pitching this deal to Grant. She's hungry. She's hungrier than Grant is because she wants to beat him out. So the point of it is never be afraid to ask. It's always, you ask what you want for it. Whether it's Pace, Grant, whoever, John, whoever you want, you ask him anything. But go out and ask what you want. So I wanted to move this deal. I want to move to Grant Cardone. I don't care. He sends me actually his competition. I don't know how he's done it, but that guy set himself up.
So for the offers you're sending with your VA, are you having the agent represent you as well, or you represent yourself?
So I always start, I want to make as most possible, right? I send it out as myself first.
Okay.
What he's talking about is double dip. You guys know double dipping?
Mhm.
So you're gonna reach out, you see I'm doing this actually right now in New Jersey. So where I do deals is New Jersey, I'll do them nationwide, but my main focus is New Jersey, all of New Jersey, because that's where I'm from, I know it really well. And I have all my connections there, you want places you like to invest in. You know, where you guys go on vacation? Where you go?
Florida, Arizona, Texas.
Arizona and Texas, there's your other two markets right there. Boom. You know where to invest, you know the markets, you have people there potentially, same thing. Same with me, Jersey, I know all of Jersey, so all my deals right now are coming out of Jersey. And Jersey's a lot harder than here, it's crazy. But I go to a property, this property, I can pull it up right, oh. Anyone invest in Jersey? All right, I'll show you. I don't want it. So,
I had a deal in Jersey years ago.
don't go after this, guys, I'm giving you nuggets in exchange. What's the 303? So I'm using the double dip strategy on this, where it was listed within the first 20 minutes, I have a search set up for this property, or for this pocket. I went right to the listing agent, said, I want you to write an offer for me. What that does is it incentivizes her. They're gonna make double the commission. Usually they knock off a point or whatever to represent both sides. So this is a fixer-upper if I've seen one. 725, you're oceanfront. Everything in the area is going for 1.2, 1.3 for this similar property. Needs about 250 worth of work. But I mean, this is how 2 days, over 100 saves. That's great analytics. They're getting 2,200 views. That's a lot of traffic. But look, you're right here. This needs a whole full rehab. So what she's doing, she's gonna represent me as the buyer. I went 5,000 over ask. She's representing me as the buyer. That's another $7,300. So really my offer is almost 13,000 over ask. Waived all contingencies, everything. It's just straight up as is. So it's a divorce situation. The lady inherited it or some odd story. And it's two sides. So we'll see if we get this one. Like, you know, keep you guys posted on this, but this is kind of the strategy Alex referring to is you're going out to these distressed properties. If you're not an agent, that's all right, because you're just gonna use them. I try to make the commission if I could, if it's not gonna work out or bring a buyer, any which way. I always offer it with my commission first. But unless like this, I got really aggressive and said, nope, you're my agent, let's do it. So, another thing, get your license. Get licensed in Florida. I'm gonna tell you why. One, it's gonna open you up to so many more opportunities. You're gonna get a property, Hunter, 25 reaches. This guy is one of the best agents I've seen. Can't get the listing, right? He won't give you the listing. He comes to me and said, you wanna buy? So I said, here we go, let's wholesale. Let's try to move it. We'll fix, we'll move it that way. So getting your license is just gonna open up so many more avenues, whether you can't get the listing or you can get the listing. But another tidbit is once you get your license and you're doing these deals in Arizona, New Jersey, Phoenix, wherever the hell you wanna be, you get a lead come in. You can't do anything with it. You find someone who's a really good agent there, you network with them, you can pass them that referral. From the agent side, you earn your 25%. Some of these, $1 million deals, you can make 5, 6, 7, 10 grand, or more, whatever it is.
So licensed in Jersey? You?
No, I'm not licensed in Jersey.
What do they use there? They use standard contract?
They have a Jersey contract. Dude, Jersey's messed up. Don't invest in Jersey, I'm telling you. Do not invest in Jersey, trust me. It's very, very hard.
Yeah.
But I find great deals there, so it's give and you take,
So what are you doing with this house? Are you gonna flip this house?
This is gonna be an Airbnb if I can get it. I've spent my summers here since I was 3 years old in Cape May, so I know this pocket amazing. So it's gonna be something for us to keep and have in the family, but this will bring me in during peak season, $5,500 a week. And during off season, maybe about 3,000 a week. So should be a good, it's a good property. But this whole area, this is a good pocket here in New Jersey. Now, I'll get into that in a second. Let's see. Yep, so I like to focus on, say, 2 to 3 markets. Don't get overwhelmed. When I first started, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tackle Florida. I'm Ron DeSantis. I'm going out here. I'm getting old Florida. No deal's getting by me. Man, you get too overwhelmed, you get too worked up, you can't get anything done, right? Focus on your 2 to 3 markets, whether that's South Florida, so you got Broward, wherever, but keep it localized. Don't go all of Florida and then all of Arizona, all of Georgia, all of this. You can when you get to, you build it up, but just starting, focus on one market. Get a deal done in your own market, scale it up in one market, meet people in another, network online, network in groups, network here, and just ask people. Ask Rich, who do you know in Georgia? Rich, who do you know in Arizona? You ask me who I know in Arizona, I'll tell you my boy Pace Morby. I'll send you his number, he may get mad at me, but you reach out to someone like that, man, just reaching out to someone like that and their caliber, you're just bound to make more money.
I don't think these people know who he is. I
Look,
met him
You
several
gotta,
times.
Yeah,
Pace-
he's more of a dope.
Pace he's the shit. He's an awesome dude.
I'm a sub too, man.
Are you sub too? There you go. So he knows what it's about.
Yeah.
So, fucking Pace is a really smart dude with his creative finance.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that stuff.
Tell him about the TV show, Triple Digit Flip.
Yeah, he's got his TV show, right?
Triple Digit Flip.
He's doing big things. You know, we were putting together a $10 million seller finance deal in Gainesville, Florida, and that's how we really met and got connected on it. And it was too big for me to handle at the time, and I have the call recorded. I was going to release it, and just like, here, I might do it. It's unbelievable the knowledge he drops. He spun my head around what he proposed. He's proposing the $10 million. He wants to offer them $1 million more just because he has to claim his depreciation.
Saw that
now.
apartment building he did with 0 down, 4% interest.
He's nuts, man.
He's a beast.
But
He's
that,
a
you know what that
beast.
is? That's your network. That's everyone here saying, hey, I found this deal, I don't know how to do it. Let's go collaboration over competition, right?
Yeah.
Let's collab on something, man. There's plenty of money to be made. Rich sends one of my deals out, he doesn't mark it up. He just knows we're gonna take care of each other. We just wanna get the deal closed. You know, what matters in real estate, number one? Number one thing, closing, right? ABC, always be closing. If there's no closing, you ain't putting money in your pocket. No matter what it is. If I could do a deal in Douglas, Arizona, anyone know where Douglas, Arizona is? I didn't think so. You could get on these guys' lists out there in Arizona. They'll send you deals all day long, and they don't even know what they're sending. I got this deal sold, so I'll get into this when I do my buyer, but real quick, I'll touch on it. To find buyers, this guy sent me, said, Ed, I need you to help me move this property. Douglas, Arizona, it was like $18,000 property.